It has been a minute since I've treated myself to any new makeup and skincare that weren't just repurchases of things that I've been using for quite a while. But on one of my more recent trips to Portsmouth, I ended up picking up a few bits and I thought I'd show you what I picked up today. Around Christmas time, I used something on my skin that I think damaged the skin barrier because I've been having issues with dryness, flakiness, oiliness, and breakouts all at the same time, and nothing I've used has done anything to help. Bearing in mind that for the most part, I don't tend to wear makeup during the day when I'm working, and I don't really use anything different on my skin other than the products that I knew worked for it. So I could only put it down that I'd used something at that point that it wasn't happy with. And then this had been going on for months, and I was trying to figure out what could I use to try and get it back to how it was, because it was relatively clear before. And then I got recommended this. I'd seen a couple of videos on this, and then a few friends recommended it to me as well after I'd said I was looking for something to help. And I ended up picking up the Roche Posay Cicaplast Baume. I don't know what's in this, I don't know what it's supposed to do, aside from repairing skin barrier, but it is a godsend. Within 2 days of using it morning and night, I noticed an immediate difference in my skin because nothing was burning anymore when I was putting it on. Simple's moisturiser, like the daily one, has no chemicals or like fragrance in it, but even that was irritating my skin. It was like stinging as I used it. After a couple of days morning and night using this, no problems at all, and I've been using it morning and night since, and it is absolutely fantastic. A bit pricey at £18.90, but well worth it. It might be slightly contradictory after complaining that I've had issues for my skin that I have picked up new skin items as well, but I've been seeing a lot about Primark Beauty and I wanted to try some of the most popular items. So I picked up the Vitamin Enriched Moisturising Primer, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This one was £4.50, so a damn sight cheaper than the other one. I've only used this once so far, and it could have been a reaction to this, or it could have been, as I said earlier, the problems I was having with my skin at the time, so I do need to give this one another try. But I did really like the texture and how it made my skin feel when I used it. Quite like a buttercup yellow, and very, sort of like you touch it and there's not much that comes off. It's quite a thick cream, or more emollient maybe. And then I also decided to try the bronze drops as well. It seems like every brand has brought out some variation on bronzing drops for this summer. And I wanted to give these ones a go because I've seen so much about them, and I have been wearing them mostly every time I've put makeup on, and I do really, really like them. The only thing I'd say is that they do tend to run quite orange, so you have to use them with a light hand. I popped a tiny, tiny drop on there, but you can see that they have quite an orangey gold tint to them. If you're not careful, you could end up running into Wumpa Lumpa territory. And then the last thing that I picked up was the L'Occitane Amber and Vanilla Hand Cream. This was a proper treat to myself, and it's now my favourite thing to put on every night before bed. The cream is so, so thick.